Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Justin Lin here at Rehab and Revive Physical Therapy, where we rehab your mind to revive your body. Today, we're gonna do a little bit more than rehabbing your mind. We're gonna rehab your headaches. And sometimes it's as simple as, well, you have a little kink in your neck, and the C1, the very first vertebra of our spine, is the one causing this issue. And that can create a whole slew of problems. But it's important because that C1 is around a lot of important structures that we do it safely. So stay tuned, we're gonna talk about that next. You ever wake up in the morning or someone's even noticed you with your head a little cockeyed a little bit, or one side's shorter, one side's longer, or your chin just happens not to be straight when the rest of your body's going that way? Maybe someone's noticed that. And you probably don't have a lot of neck pain. Some people do, but some people don't. But large amount of people with this over a long time can get headaches. So we want to get rid of these headaches. Now it's important to know that that C1 and C2, that first and second spine joint in your body, are really in charge of about 60 to 80% of your rotation, depending on what study you're talking about, but really all about rotation. So sometimes it gets stuck in a rotated manner. So we want to unstick it. Now, as a little bit disclaimer, this is probably one of the more scarier exercises I teach.
I'm so scared.
A very strong and powerful one if it's the reason that's giving you the headaches. But if it's not and you're getting worse, you're getting nauseous, you're getting dizzy, stop doing it ASAP. Just don't do it anymore. You probably need to go see a healthcare practitioner as soon as possible as well if this is a problem, because that means something else is going on and it's not just a purely joint issue. So stay tuned. We're gonna talk about how to do this safely and what to find, what to look for. All right, so I want to use this model to show you where we're going to end up sticking our hands and thumbs to help us with this exercise. But it's really important to know where C1 is, right here. Here's your skull, and you've got these poles right here. This is important. That's where we're going to end up pushing or pulling this joint into the right place. So you can see this one's a little bit more down. Actually, relatively, it's back towards me. This one's more forward. So we can push this one forward, or you can push this one back. What you want to do is you're going to do probably a combination of both, but I want you to see right here, the red is the artery, the yellow is the nerve, how very intimately close it is to everything. So this is really important that we do this right. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you where to stick your fingers and your thumbs.
Excuse me?
Show you how to do this exercise safely. I bet you it's really interesting to see me this close and filling up your whole screen. But you might be able to spot some pimples or nose hairs or whatever. But what's really important is that I want to show you where to stick your finger. There's a little window or a little divot right here. That's actually where your C1 is going to poke out. So it's important that you can use your index finger. I like to use my thumb. But unlike the model, I'm actually the opposite of the model you just saw. So I'm gonna have to push and pull. So I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna find that divot, and I can feel this one is back. So I wanna pull this one forward, and this one's more forward. I wanna push this one back. So we're just finding that, and then once you get it, it's sensitive, it's painful. So right there, it wakes you up in the morning, and then you're gonna start finding the tightest range. So a lot of time it's all about doing a neck check, and usually the side that's more forward, you tend to go to that side. Not always true, but I'm just kind of lightly doing that. Like I said, if you're feeling dizzy or nauseous, you stop immediately, but slowly over time, I can just, something just popped. I don't know if you heard that, but over time, I can just, something just popped. Yeah, so it's back in place, perfect, 100%. My head's still on straight, so stay tuned. All right, and we're back. So hopefully you gave this exercise a great shot and you've screwed your noggin back on, and it's fully functional and it doesn't spin around like the exorcism or you know, the Nightmare Before Christmas or Chucky or something weird like that. So Halloween's right around the corner, so I wanted to, yeah, maybe make that reference. Like I said before, and I've mentioned this again, in all lightheartedness, this is a very potent exercise, and I don't give it to just anyone. I've ruled in things and ruled out things that is safe for the clients here. But if you don't know if it's safe for you, I highly recommend don't doing it at all, and checking with a healthcare practitioner. Once again, I've said this 4 or 5 times. Out of all our exercises in our database, I think this one can be dangerous. So check with your healthcare practitioner. Yeah, if you've given this exercise a shot and it is good for you and you know all this fun stuff and it worked, please leave your comments below. We'd love to hear your feedback. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we're always pushing out some cool, awesome new stuff, some quick tidbits that are great for our clientele that we want to share to you, our viewers. And so, yeah, I'm Dr. Lin. Remember, we heal smarter, not harder.